52 Traders, episode 55.
Number of losers and number of winners is normally not a terribly important thing. We're not in this to prove ourselves right. We're in it to make money in the end.
Over the next year, your host, Cam Hawkins, gets inside the minds of 52 of the world's best traders to find out if he has what it takes to become one of them. Join Cam every week on the 52 Traders podcast or at 52traders.com to learn how to trade like the pros. This podcast is for educational and entertainment purposes only and is not investment, trading, or financial advice of any kind. Trading is very risky and could lose you all of your capital. Any comments about historical performance are not an indication of future results.
What's up, traders? Welcome to another installment of the 52 Traders podcast. Now, today we're lucky enough to have Andreas Clenow on the show. Now, Andreas has a quantitative trading background and he runs a rather large hedge fund which has I think it's the nine-figure mark. So, really interesting to find out what this guy's got to teach us today from a retail trading perspective. So, without further ado, let's get on with the show. Welcome, Andreas. Thanks for joining me here on the 52 Traders podcast this week.
Thank you.
Hey, look, great for coming on the show. I've mentioned some of your highlights already, and I know that's just a small part of your story. So can you tell the listeners a bit more about what you do personally and what first got you into trading?
Well, I suppose I have a little bit of a different background than a lot of people in the business. I started trading sometime in the mid-90s. I think. I was in university and business school at the time, and this was obviously in the middle of the largest bull market in recent memory, and it was a time when everybody was trading. Most people probably stopped after a while because, well, trading at the time meant essentially buy tech stocks and sell them after a while and buy another tech stock and, pat yourself on the shoulder for being smart. And I did pretty much the same thing as everyone else. I probably had very simplistic methods. And the good part about starting in a period like that is it was free money at the time. Nobody understood it, of course, but we all made money. Not for being smart. We made money because we were buying in a bull market, and everybody makes money then. But making money to begin with made it fun, and I guess that's why I continued.
And was there anything in particular that just sparked your interest and got you into it, or was it just so much noise going around that you couldn't help but start to trade? Well,
as you probably figure out here in the course of this interview, I'd like to do things a little bit different than most people, and most people at the time were primarily studying. I didn't see studying as a primary thing. It's good to study, of course, getting a degree and all of that, but I did a lot of different things. I always searched for different ways of doing things and more independent ways of doing things, and this appealed to me. I started hanging out in the trading room in the university. We had a very nice equipped room full of Rogers terminals and nice software, nice real-time solutions that was very expensive to get otherwise. At the same time, I started an IT firm I was running for some years, and which was on the same topic. It was just too easy not to do it back then. This had a very nice combined effect. I was working with the computers, I was working with trading, and there's a lot of intersection between this if you use it right. And I guess that's what appealed to me in the end, that you could quantify, you can break it down to mathematics, you can break it down to computer models. This is what attracted me, and it's a way of doing things differently and doing many things at the same time, which I do like to do.
Okay, so if you had to sort of break your trading down, I mean, what is your style? What's your strategy look like? What time frames do you trade? And then some stats around that. So trade duration, number of winners, percentage of winners, risk to reward ratios, all the sort of stats that we can pull out, and I'll pick you up if you miss a few out. Okay, so that was the first part of the show. Now, to hear the full episode, the best bits, join the family at 52traders.com. They usually go for about 45 minutes to an hour long, and trust me, these shows are great. They give us so much insight. Now, if you want to get there quickly, all you need to do is jump into the show description on your phone, and there's a link taking you directly to 52traders.com, where you can join the family over there and listen to the full episode. Now, in the rest of the show, I cover off what my traders do differently from the rest of us. So what is it that they're doing that we're not doing? What their typical trading day looks like, what they would do if they had a day job now and wanted to trade for a living, their preferred trading strategy, so actually how does it work, what we should be educating ourselves on when we're looking at a price chart, so what indicators we should use, what price levels, what chart patterns, all those sorts of things. Also, we touch on fundamentals as well, so how do we use news to our advantage? Trading psychology, tips, tricks, techniques, we go through those. Exiting trades, managing trades that you've got running, so we talk about their strategies. They give you strategies for exiting and managing trades. Books to read, websites to visit, all the best ones. Something that you should try and master over the next month, the broker and platform they use. And finally, last but not least, they give us a full trading strategy, so something you guys can try out at home on your PC this week in the markets if you wish. Now, to get the full episode, you need to jump onto 52traders.com, join the family. As I said, it usually goes on for 45 minutes to an hour, and there's a link in the show description, so if you're on your phone, just jump on there, tap the link, and it'll take you straight to 52traders.com. Now, if you're thinking about learning to automate any of your trading, hiring a developer, learning to code, that sort of thing, then before you do that, jump onto my other website, automatemytrading.com. So if you're interested in automating some or all of your trading, then jump onto automatemytrading.com and you'll see me over there. For now, to hear the rest of this episode, all you need to do is click on the link in the show description or go to 52traders.com. See you there.